ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup. Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to.
I got so much, you know, I look at Will Smith differently now. I gotta keep it a buck. You know, at first, you know, he was the object of our ridicule. He was the butt of our jokes. But I have a whole new respect for Will Smith now. Will Smith at no time has he responded to anything that Jada has said in the media. He's let her have her moments. He's let her have her say. He's allowed people to go based off of the narrative that she has painted. And I think that is admirable. I think that speaks to him as a man. I think that speaks to, you know, I wish when I went through my divorce that I wish I had done what Will Smith did. I wish I had not tried to combat things that were said and done to try to even the score. And Will Smith has not tried to, not one time has he tried to even the score. Not one time has he tried to refute anything that's been said to him or about him by Jada Pinkett Smith. And I think that speaks to his love for her and his desire to want to maintain some type of civility in whatever it is that they're going through. And so shout out to Will Smith. Shout out to Will Smith. But when it comes to Jada Pinkett Smith, I think that there's some form, I think that there, to a degree, that there is a degree of jealousy. I think that there is a degree of envy in her relationship with Will Smith because she's not the one that's being talked about now. She's not the one that's being spoken about, asked for, looked for, where people are no longer calling her name out. Absolutely, Russell. Absolutely. I think that Will Smith deserves our respect at this point. And the object of our ridicule now lies with Jada Pinkett Smith because it doesn't take all of this. There's no need to go and talk about a divorce that you never got. There's no need to go on and why tell all of this? Why tell all of this? I mean, what is the end goal? What is the angle here? What is the reason for saying this? You know, are you looking for reconciliation? Are you looking for termination? Are you looking for direct? What is it that you're looking for in coming out saying this? And you know, when you go live and you talk about your relationship, even with the Red Table Talk to me, I look at it differently now. The red in Will Smith's eyes, and the hurt that because Will Smith wanted to say something. Because now you got me up here looking stupid, and Will Smith wanted to say something. That's why he looked like that. It wasn't because, you know, he was crying and embarrassed and so hurt by what happened with. He don't give a fuck. I know you're not sitting up here. That's one of them. Now that I look back at it now. It's more like are you really doing this right now? That's why he told her, no, tell what happened. Tell what happened. That's why he pushed her in that Red Table Talk. And then that's when the whole word entanglement, you got into an entanglement. No, call it what it was. You had an affair. If you want to sit up here and try to make it seem like we still together, let's talk about it like we still together. We need to talk about this like we together. Somebody send me that Red Table Talk clip. if you don't mind, if you can send me that Red Table Talk clip, I'll play the Red Table Talk clip. Because I look at this differently now. I see it, in the eyes of Will Smith. A lot of men have been in situations to where we had to make a choice of how we were going to handle a situation. And now I have more respect for how Will Smith handled that situation than I did initially. Because she can't shut up. What is it about this that keeps making you want? Do you want to get back with Will Smith? Now that Will Smith is starting to reestablish himself after the slap, Will Smith is starting to make a rebound. He's in articles now. Got a movie coming out now. Now here come your ass again. Here come you. Why can't you just go somewhere and sit down? What is it about Will Smith's success that keeps making you want the spotlight on you? What is it about the separation? What is it about the marriage? What is it that makes you keep doing this? Why do you keep doing? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. Do you still love him? Are you still in love with him? The kids are grown, so surely it can't be about the prenuptials. The kids are grown now. Everybody's got you have that empty nest syndrome going on. And now the man that you were married to and you thought you were going to be spending the rest of your life with, living happily ever after the kids are gone and blah, 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 you're now left by yourself with nothing to do. You're now left by yourself with nothing to do. When you go home at night, the house is empty. The house is now empty. Where there were once voices bouncing off the walls and feet walking on the floor, there's now silence in the night and no one talking but the television. That's on you. That's on you. That's on you. You have to figure out what your life is now. You have to figure out what your life is now. Now that everybody's grown, you're all alone. Y'all been separated, living in separate houses since 2016. Will Smith probably got his own life, doing his own thing, and you're wondering what's going on over there. You're sitting back wondering what's going on over there. Because now the kids are gone. And there's nobody left there but you. And you're left alone.